The raven in scriptures is used by God and his people for sustenance, reconnaissance, and intelligence, for wisdom and discernment, to expose God's judgment, while also points to both the beauty he has made in his creation and his willingness to always provide for it. God made ravens strong, with great stamina, to survive even the harshest conditions, including the aftermath of the greatest one we've seen so far, the flood. And they can reach really any part of the earth if need be. They are resilient. But most importantly, when God says go, the raven goes. And when God says return, it returns. In the historical record of Elijah, a prophet of God, who lived among increasing pagan worship and tough times of a drought and famine, he was told by God to go to a certain place where food was limited. But God commands the ravens to go out for sustenance and return every day to Elijah, as God prepared him in clarity to go back out and give truth among the pagan, corrupt world. Later in the scriptures, we learn that Elijah, in time of trying faith, fears that he is alone. But God reminds him that he is with him, that he has a plan to give and empower the next prophet who will also warn Israel. And God lets Elijah know that he had at that time 7,000 that had not bowed their knee to Baal. Even if a subject is not popular, God's 7,000 refuse to bow to Baal. They stand for truth and are not bent toward every false wind of doctrine. They are keen and astute, as God has shown them how the deceptive clouds of darkness and sin infect the hearts and minds of the people. The 7,000 choose truth first. They always return to Jesus, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Even if they feel they are alone, they return to truth for clarity and then go back out as God commands, to be the light to the pagan world. In the returning raven's clarity points for truth, my prayer is that it will find those of you that have not or no longer want to bow your knee to Baal, to encourage you that you are not alone. God sees all of us. And I also pray that during a time of global pagan and yoga worship rising, you'll return to Jesus and his word daily for sustenance. And as he leads, you'll go out into the lost world boldly with truth and love. And finally, I pray that you'll not grow weary. Even though you're surrounded by increasing social and natural disasters and inundated by the pagan gods impacting every facet of culture, you'll instead grow in strength and stamina as you point to God's word for others in warning and encouragement, to increase wisdom and discernment for the end times. I'm Dr. Alana Arguello. Join me on the Returning Raven as we meet at the clarity points for truth.